Welcome to all of you in today's session. Today we'll be talking on Six Sigma, a methodology. Now what actually, before getting to it, I like to give an example just to make you how it is different actually. We all normally used to say that I have done this with 99% accuracy, or this information is 99% accurate. Somebody to mean it more accurate or give it more strength, say that it is 99.99% information is correct or performance is good. But have you ever heard somebody saying 99.99966%? Probably not. So just let me give you one example that what is the difference if something is 99% accurate and something is 99.99966% accurate. Say for a city, some company is giving electrical power supply, and that due to the inefficiency or lack of system, the company has got about 7 hours load shedding every month. So if the company can achieve Six Sigma level accuracy in their organization, then 1 hour load shedding will be only in 34 years. So this is the accuracy or efficiency level of Six Sigma methodology. Say for example, when NASA or some other they sending the rocket to the space, and if you see the picture, the rocket engine, it is very one of the very critical and complicated items. And many other engineering, this is not only the rocket engine. My point is there are thousands and millions of components in a system, and how people will give guarantee that everything is fine and correct, nothing is wrong there. It is not possible by any quality control engineer or quality assurance system which will give confirmation that whatever things is there, everything is 99.99966% correct. It is not possible. And I also had got the opportunity to working with such kind of project, one of the project. In 2005-06, I had been working in Germany with a company named Woodson-Man GmbH. They used to supply some component or sub-assembly to Airbus 380. It was assembled in France. So I got the opportunity to visit that Boeing factory and assembly process of Airbus 380. Then I had got the feeling how Six Sigma is the highest, in my understanding, and as on date, it is the highest level of engineering reliability. And Six Sigma is not only applicable to engineering, it is applicable to all sized organization who has got process and system and capable people. Okay. So if you see these pictures, I'm showing that these Boeing engines, so complicated products. So who will give this assurance everything is fine? I would also like to share that because I had been in Singapore 2 times, and both the times I have visited this Singapore Flyer. For me, it is also a very engineering reliability creation actually. This is very. So these are basically output of Six Sigma level methodology which companies are implementing. By name, there are a lot of company actually implemented this, like Sony, Accenture, LG, Wipro, HP, Caterpillar, Dell. They all have implemented Six Sigma and practicing Six Sigma regularly. Now, if some company is saying, oh, Six Sigma is that much of good and excellent, so why we are not starting implementing Six Sigma? No, it's not so easy actually, and it is not something is in basic level actually. Six Sigma is much higher level. The organization should have something basic or some level, then only they can go for Six Sigma. Say for example, company has to have 5S system and 5S structure, then the company should be in a position to practicing an implementation of Kaizen regularly, lean manufacturing system. Then the 4th level they can go for Six Sigma implementations. Okay, so Six Sigma is basically cost, quality and delivery. Final output is that, but with lot of accuracy and perfections. 5S, most of you know that 5S is a Japanese methodology to make something more efficient. It can be equally applicable for organization or your home or anywhere actually, if you understand the concept. S1 is for shorting. Shorting means which is not required, just throw it, and which is required, keep it. Then the straightening, but keep it perfectly. Then shining, keep it clean, then standardize. You keep your process standardized, then sustain. What you are doing this for, keep it continue. Kaizen is also a Japanese methodology. Kai means change and Zen for good. So change for anything good is called Kaizen. It is a strategy of many organizations. They used to do this Kaizen, continuous improvement. TQM, all of you know that, total quality management. There are a lot of, it's not a simple subject actually. This Kaizen fibers, these are also part of quality TQM. I'm not getting into such details, but my point is sharing this TQM here, that the company should have TQM process in place, then company can go for Six Sigma, otherwise not. Just in time, this is also mostly all automotive companies are using this efficient way of inventory. When some car is assembled, the same day material will come from the suppliers, this kind of things actually. Final objective is make your process more efficient, more reliable. Zidoka is there, Pokayoke, foolproof system is there, and also Andon. Andon means, like in many, if you visit any automobile or good assembly line, you will find that there are digital display where red, green, yellow things are there. If something is red, so everybody knows some shortage is there, some problem is there in the assembly line or something. So people, all concerned people, they will address it, this kind of thing. So there are a lot of things actually that needs to be in place. Then only company or organization can go for Six Sigma. Like company has to have Zidoka system. Zidoka means human touch in automation. Simple way to understand, say something is coming from a conveyor and you have some container or bucket to collect it, and one after one buckets are moving when the material is coming from continuously from the conveyor. So something wrong happens with the bucket line and it is not able to reach on the taking the collections from the conveyor. But conveyor is continuously giving material, because it is not so intelligent that it can understand that something has happened there, conveyor needs to stop and the other back process needs to be stopped. So that is what is called Zidoka concept. The automation should not be very blind. It should have a human touch. That is called Zidoka. So all these things needs to have the company. Then company go for only Six Sigma methodology implementations. Okay. So in Six Sigma is short, it is called DMAIC principle, Six Sigma. Okay. So DMAIC means define, like where you want to implement the Six Sigma. Say your company has got 10 products. You can implement Six Sigma for maybe a single product, maybe in a single plant, or maybe in single assembly line or workstation, or any single department. It can start with actually. So DMAIC first step is define, select a product or a process or a service. Then M means measure. Now you have select the process or product, establish the performance parameter, what you want to measure actually, then validate the measurement system with Y. Then the analyze. In analyze, establish the process baseline. Then next step in analyze is that define your performance goal and then identify the variation source. From where this variation or defects are coming, you have to identify. Then the improvement stage will come. That is exploring the potential causes of variations, the variation relationships, how these defects or variations are coming, then the design operating limits. And control, in the control stage of DMAIC, you have to validate the measurement system of X and then verify the process improvement, then implement the process control. And when if we want to quantify that, if Six Sigma is something, then what is 5 Sigma, what is 4 Sigma, what is 3 Sigma? It is technically called DPMO, mean defects per million occurrence. Okay, if 1 Sigma means your yield is 30.8% and 2 Sigma means 69.1%, 3 Sigma means 93.3%, whereas 4 Sigma means 99.38% and 5 Sigma means 99.977% and 6 Sigma level means 99.99966%. Okay. Now you may think of that Six Sigma is such a critical or very high level of things. So who will implement these in the organization? Okay. So for Six Sigma implementation, organization should have trained people who get trained on Six Sigma methodology process, and that training has got different level like black belt, white belt, green belt, black belt. Like I started white belt from the basic, then yellow belt, then like in karate system actually grading, then green belt, then black belt, then master black belt, then champion. So normally in organization, from black belt your people can start implementing Six Sigma, or your leader of Six Sigma team may be a master black belt. So there is a lot of there are a lot of trainings which can be given to the experienced or knowledgeable person, so they can handle this kind of implementation in the organization. And long back I also got this certification for Six Sigma Master Black Belt, and before that I did Six Sigma Green Belt, then Black Belt and all these things. And obviously if a company can implement these things, Six Sigma methodology, so there will be a lot of benefit in the organizations. Like number one is they will focus on the customer, that improve the customer's loyalty and reduce the cycle time for any process. They will reduce their waste, and database decision will be there, and there will be a systematic problem solving approach in the organization, and finally the company would have improved customer relationships. Thank you so much for your attention and time.